Hey everyone. I was very fortunate to have had the opportunity to talk with two very inspiring yogis representing Africa Yoga Project. I was introduced to them when they visited my local yoga studio to teach some classes while they spread awareness of their mission. They brought great energy to the studio, and their classes were a lot of fun as they included a bit of drums and dancing. So, with that being said, let's head on over to Canteen Park in Kingston, Pennsylvania to have a chat with Scott and Kennedy. Hi, I'm here with Scott and Kennedy from Africa Yoga Project, which is a yoga-based project to help others and spread the yoga community. And so I met them through my local yoga studio, Melt Hot Yoga. So shout out to Molly. Thank you, Molly. And so I'm going to start with Scott. And so Scott, can you tell us a little bit about, well, first of all, where you're from, how you heard about this project, and just where it's brought you, where you've gone with this project so far.
Yeah, sure. I'm from Uganda, and I stay in Kampala exactly. And Africa Yoga Project is an organization I got involved with in 2014. Well, it's an organization whose mission is to educate, empower, elevate, and expand employment in the youths, especially from marginalized societies in Africa. And they had a workshop in Kampala. So a friend invited me. I took a yoga class, and I liked it. I got engaged with the practice because I'm a dancer, and back then, before I started doing yoga, I was doing dance on an extensive basis. It was all-time dance, and the practice of yoga, the first class I took, I felt like it's what I needed to work out through the dance before jumping on stage and all that. But then the workshop was 2 days. I took the second day of the workshop, and the meditation, we had some meditation, the shavasana, all through the poses. I felt calm.
So you looked at it like initially what attracted you to yoga was purely just physical, just being able to be more limber and be able to dance with more ease.
Exactly, because I didn't really understand it on a deeper level. So to me, the physicalness of it just attracted me. But then after the second class, I noticed that you gain a lot physically, but then I was calm throughout the practice, and I felt like I needed this calmness because I was coming from a background where you do a lot of, you're active all day long. You do a lot of dancing and people screaming all over where you are. So the idea of being calm through the practice, it was like a whole package for me. That's how I got engaged with yoga, and I applied for a scholarship. Africa Yoga Project offers scholarships to youth in Africa to take teacher trainings. And after my second class, I took that scholarship, and luckily I got the scholarship. And in 2015, around April, I took the teacher training, and I got certified as a Baptist Power Yoga teacher. And since then, I've been teaching yoga in the communities, teaching yoga in slums, orphanages, schools, reaching out to different people, different youth, spreading the word of yoga and changing lives. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. And I hear you see a lot of people around you being inspired by what you're doing too. Just maybe people in your personal life.
Exactly. Because before I got engaged with yoga, I lived a certain life where it was depressing. Every day comes with a different kind of oppression. Like you need to go through a lot of stuff to go through a day. And I've been with certain people in that kind of life. Some of them are close to me, and they are the same people I'm living with right now after I got involved with yoga, teaching yoga and practicing yoga. So the transformation, because these people witnessed the shift Yeah, so the transformation in my life inspires them also. So far, I have 5 friends who are also yoga teachers, and they got inspired because they saw what yoga had been doing in my life, how my life was transforming socially, the connection I had with people, because yoga builds a sense of community where you appreciate and be for each other for who they are, and that inspired many of my friends, and right now we are reaching more people with the practice of yoga, and we are witnessing a great transformation in people's lives.
Yeah, I do see that as a big common thread with yoga is the community aspect and accepting other people, but also accepting ourselves.
Oh yeah, of course.
And self-empowerment, believing in ourselves that we can do. We're all handed a different situation, but we all have some power over improving that situation.
Yeah, yoga to me, before I started practicing yoga, I was antisocial. Like I liked my space. Like I didn't want to get involved with people so much. But then with yoga, the connection you get, because yoga is for everyone. You can practice with a kid, you can practice with a black person, a white person, and like it's connection with people. And throughout the years of practice and teaching, I've learned how to connect more with people and accept myself for who I am, and acknowledge the fact that I am who I am, but then I can connect with other people and share experiences, and people share with me to help each other grow through the practice of yoga. So I think the first accepting yourself is the first step to accept other people, because like you believe in who you are, you believe that this is who you are, then you start seeing that insight with other people as well.
Not hiding anything. Here's my weaknesses, and here are my strengths, and
so you connect with someone who has weaknesses and strength, and when you merge, you explode. Like you just blow out.
Yeah, absolutely. Kennedy, can you tell us a little about yourself, where you came from, and how you got into the project? And
So I started practicing in 2009. I did my first teacher training in 2012, and that's where I started teaching the community. I started teaching different centers, orphanages, and rehabilitation centers. So to me, my journey has been interesting because I've met different people, and I've seen the connection that this practice is offering to people like us. And I love this practice because it has offered a sense of community. And now we, as youths, there's some possibility that we see, because if you take light and then you take darkness and you put light, and you see possibility. So yoga is like a torch that, for someone like me, it's a torch that I use to brighten my darkness. And
sometimes that's all you need is just even a little bit of hope. A little bit of like, there is something I can do with my life. There's a way that I can expand and improve things.
Yeah, so for me, through Africa Yoga Project, I'm seeing that happening in my life and the lives of the people that I meet and other youths across Africa.
That's great. So, would you be able to tell everyone how they can help support your project?
So, Africa Yoga Project we are donor-based, and part of why we are taking the tour is so that we can talk to people and go to different studios and talk to people about Africa Yoga Project. So there's different ways that you can get involved. You can be a mentor at Africa Yoga Project. Check out our website,
the link right below here.
www.africayogaproject.org. or you can come on a safari. You can pick one. There's family saver, so no need to say you can't bring your family. Bring your family over, and your family can interact with a different community. You can come to Seva Safari that are like teacher training Seva Safari. No, just check in our link, and then you'll see which would work best for you. Thank you.
Okay, great. Well, it was a real pleasure meeting you guys. Had a real fun time taking your class on Friday, and I'm looking forward to taking the class that we're going to be doing in just a few minutes. So
Looking forward to
Thank you so
having
much.
you. Yeah.
thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
And enjoy your stay in the States, and safe travels back home.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.
Take care.
Take care too.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Please do reach out to Scott and Kennedy if you're curious about learning more or would like to get involved with Africa Yoga Project. I put their contact info down below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.